Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, tonight I was going to, because before I left this evening, I did do a bit of inking to this new drawing. And also, yes, I'm in a different room, and I actually got something which you can kind of see to hold my phone instead of, I couldn't find a tripod, but got something a little bit cheap that could help me out in the long run, so I really hope you enjoy today's little video, sketch-wise. I'm going to try to make it as entertaining as I can. um, but yeah, I will be doing, uh, finishing up on Diego over here, and also just doing a little bit of work and stuff like that. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, sorry for a bit of the background noise if there is any. Um, but yeah, I'll probably have some walkthroughs up later, and I also will be doing some fan art, or I will probably be painting this. Maybe I might even redo it, but I did do a digital fan art um, earlier, which I was a little bit more proud of. And if you're watching this stream, um, or anybody else, I will be doing multiple different fan arts for a lot of creators and a lot of different stuff. So stay tuned. But right now, I'm just focused on getting this little project done. I probably will paint this later on in a separate video. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of iffy on it. I don't know. It's great for what it's worth. I don't think it's impressive, and I want to impress. And the sketch and then this doesn't seem impressive to me. But hey, if it's somewhat impressive, I guess I'm a little bit happy that you noticed it. That and any other content creators, if I'll be doing stuff for a lot of different like friends and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. I think the next one will still be digital, and I'm actually working on the sketch, and it'll be for Teddy, and then the next one will be Lynn, and then after that will be Comfort, and then I'll move on from there. But yeah. Also, I hope everybody's day has been well. My day's been somewhat okay, kind of. I'm just trying to make the best of my situation, trying to look on the bright side, and you know, personally, there's only so much you can do when it comes to something. I don't want to fully get in depth with it, but something that's going on with my life. Also, if you hear that noise in the background, that would be one of my dogs drinking water. I guess she's real thirsty. Yeah. Really hope you guys enjoy. I actually thought about doing a fan art of creators as different heroes, depending on which one I think that fits them the most. But just depends. I don't know. I'm not the best artist in the world, so I really can't really. But I make the best with what I got. I keep practicing and I get better. That's the best part of it. Also, thank you for the 47 now subscribers. Jesus, I was checking the other day, and I've just seen that like my subscriber count just rise up, and I'm just thankful. I'm surprised, golly, but I'm thankful that people like my stuff, So yeah. I'm also, if you're wondering what why this is the way it is at an angle and it's going up, like you have Luther and then you have, it's because I kind of wanted to have a bit of levity to this proto sketch that I did. You always have to lay out stuff if it's rough or whatever. But the idea was to have like, as it goes up at an angle, it kind of forms like an umbrella, and it's like dynamic posing and stuff like that. And don't be afraid to use yourself as reference. Guy, girl, whatever. Even if you're kind of, you body shame yourself, which, yeah, I kind of do that. You know, I'm kind of ashamed of how I look in real life a little bit, but you know, I think I'm not that bad. I can't be. But, you know, then again, I am happy, you know, to, like, I can use myself as reference for, like, little projects like this. Like, funny enough, with this Diego pose, I was actually rewatching the season 2 opening to see if I could get, like, the part where he jumps off and kind of throws knives, and I was kind of like, well, could I get that type of, and I was like, it doesn't work. So I actually was like, well, how could I get this pose? And I was like, well, why not just use myself? What type of pose am I looking for? Something kind of dynamic. And I used myself where I was like half laying on the couch and I leaned halfway down and did my hand in a similar manner. So I had a little bit of realism there. Same with 5, just a little bit. The only difference with 5 is I was holding a bottle, a water bottle, with the eye for the scope and stuff. Because I don't have a Nerf gun that is a rifle in the house, sadly. So I kind of had to make do. Now, is it perfect? No. Does it work? I guess. It's funny though. I will be continuing a lot of different series, but I am thankful, you know, to have the viewership that I got. I'm just surprised, to be honest. I'm happy. I am surprised though. A big shout out goes to a lot of the viewers each time, just like my stuff enough to subscribe at all. You know, I wouldn't be thanking you guys if you didn't watch my videos. I wouldn't be even here, you know, doing this. At first, I wasn't too sure if I would make it, but, you know, as it gradually went up and stuff like that, you know, I am thankful that, you know, people like my stuff. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. And also, I am using still these waterproof ink pens, which you can get these at Joann's for like it's difference in price, but this one was like $2, like 3, or it was like $2.99, so it would come up to 3 maybe. I don't really know. Same for the other one. But yeah. I did notice earlier, well, it was mostly because of the paper, but if you notice right here on Mess's nose, smeared a little bit. And that's the first time it's really ever did that before, so that's a little interesting. I've never noticed that beforehand, so I am getting used to these things. I have never used them before, so who knows? As an artist, it's always fun to experiment with your mediums and figure out what you want to achieve. And to be honest, whether it's digital or any of that. So yeah. Also, yes, I did look up references. I actually tried to do when it came to Klaus's pose, I kind of tried to get myself at an angle to do that pose. I don't have a female reference, so with her, I kind of based her pose with the Rumors pose on. I shouldn't just say her. That sounds mean. You get what I mean though. But basically, with the Rumors pose, I just based it off of the a few different Wonder Woman poses where she's gliding downward. So yeah, I will also have the Sparrow Academy mixed in here. I'm also trying to figure this out as I go, because I don't have a tried and true complete layout, but so far it's actually coming together pretty well. So I'm thankful and that it doesn't look like crap. But yeah, I will be painting this though. Really hope you guys enjoy. Um, I will probably, I don't know, I might paint the other thing, and I also do have it. Also, just to before you draw something, always have a layout of like the posing down first. Like, it took me a long while to figure out like different posing just for the basic characters, like 5. It took me so long to figure out how I wanted his pose to be, how it would work physically, and also using myself as a reference. I just couldn't nail it down, but like finally after 2 tries, I got it. So it's always imperative, like if you're drawing, something, lay out your stuff first. Like lay out, like treat it like a comic. Like have a layout of your specific drawing and your posing, and like you don't have to be a god tier person when it comes to anatomy. To be honest, my anatomy sucks. It's not my strong suit, and I know it's one of my many flaws. As an artist, that's one thing I need to work on more. But acknowledge your flaws, acknowledge where your work lacks, and improve gradually. It's not gonna happen overnight. Trust me. With my work, it took me a couple years to really nail down what I like, all my strengths and my weaknesses, and I'm still discovering new weaknesses every day. So like, when it comes down to anatomy, I'm still working on it. I don't have like an art teacher yet that I can just go and learn this stuff. But if you're self-teaching yourself, it's okay. That's perfectly normal, and that's fine. To be honest, learning from trial and error is perfectly fine. Every artist sometimes has to learn that way. You can't really know fully what your weaknesses are till you just, and also acknowledge this fact, because this is a known fact with artists. If you've done a medium for so long, and you do something new that you haven't done in forever, and you're kind of having to relearn it, that's another thing. A lot of artists your skills can't be put on pause. Like, you can't be like a robot where you download new skills in a video game and then keep your old ones, but you don't get to like immediately have them all at once. No, this isn't a video game where you get that luxury. Trust me, I wish it was. I wish and also I wish that as an artist we could just be rich. Well, unless you're a certain type of artist, like someone that's god tier that can never screw up. Like there's certain comic book artists that are kind of on that, or writers. Like, you can't. The thing with artists and stuff is that we have to be a jack of all trades or we'll be a master of none. Is that when it comes down to it, if you don't have like multiple skills down already, you're not gonna
you're not going to get really noticed. You got to already have yourself built up and have something to be ready to go. And because that's the cruelty of the art form of art, is that you have to have, like, you can't be a clone of somebody. It's okay to take influence,